Hello, welcome to Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk. This is your girl, Tamara Abraham, founder of Abraham Medical Coding Coach, and where our motto is Coach, Motivate, Train for Success. So I just want to come on and do like a quick uncut talk with you all, just to kind of share where we're going with the podcast. I know I've been kind of in and out with, podcast episodes, but I want to kind of come and just touch base with you, my listeners, just to kind of share where we are going with the podcast of Code Rhetoric. So one of the things, or some of the things that we will be discussing will be topics such as current coding events, such as what's going on, what's trending in the coding world. We'll also be discussing remote lifestyle, what it's like to be a remote coder. Is it for you or is it not for you? We will also be discussing like getting the job, what's required, some tips on acing or securing the bag or securing the job. Is it the job a perfect fit? So we'll be discussing things of that nature. And so based upon my experience, I've worked in leadership and I've also worked as a coder, and I'll be sharing some of my perspectives, again coming from the leadership aspect as well as the coder or employee aspect, just to talk about those things. I would say the unwritten rules, some things maybe we feel are taboo to talk about. Again, this would be somewhat different than the typical coding podcast where we're just strictly talking about coding. We're going to talk about the humanistic side of coding, like how we feel about productivity. How do we feel about quality? How do we feel about working remote? I will try to bring some guests on to just kind of share their experience, or we can have a discussion in regards to the different scenarios or just different topics, as it relates to coding as well as compliance. So I want to make this podcast a little more laid back than the typical coding podcast, where again we're bringing some true insight into the wonderful world of medical coding or healthcare coding as well as compliance. So again, it's going to be somewhat uncut, but again, just letting our hair down and discuss some of the things that go on in a day-to-day life of a coder, be it a remote coder or an on-campus or on-site coder. Again, those in leadership and in those that are new to coding as a coder. Some of them are seasoned expert coders. So we're just going to talk about all those things. So I look forward to speaking with you in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned. Again, follow us at Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk. Y'all have a blessed day.